According to research, brands spend tons of dollars on traditional means of advertisements to attract customers, but smart people go for the out-of-the-box and choose the Whiteboard explainer video animation. Because it's exciting, engaging, fun to watch, grows conversion, and increases web traffic. Why me? I am Bulbul, an experienced animator, and I create high-quality attractive whiteboard animation videos at an affordable price. So no need to spend thousands of dollars on advertisements. Just send me your script, idea, or sample you want. And I will design the best whiteboard animation video for your business or services. I also provide script writing, voiceover background music, and perfect branding. So stop wasting time on dull and boring videos, and get in touch with me to get an engaging and high-quality whiteboard animated video today.
What is a ladybird deed? A ladybird deed, also called an enhanced life estate deed, is a type of ownership where the property owner or owners retain a life estate in the property, and we add additional people to the deed as owners after passing. The property owner is called the life tenant because they have a life estate in the property, and the person or people getting the property after passing are called the remaindermen. All states have a life estate deed, but only 6 states have the enhanced life estate, where the property owner, now the life tenant, retains all of their rights. In Florida, the life tenant can sell, mortgage, finance, lease, and do whatever they want with the property without having to involve the remaindermen. If we were to prepare this deed in New York or in New Jersey or most other states, once we add the remainderman to the deed, the life tenant will have to involve and get the remainderman's signature to make any changes to the property. What about taxes? There is no change in property taxes or the homestead benefits. There is no gift tax, and the ladybird deed gets to enjoy a stepped-up basis for capital gains tax. In short, there is no tax consequence to a ladybird deed in Florida. What about liability? In a ladybird deed, the remaindermen's creditors or liens will not attach until after the death of the life tenant. This means that if we add a child to the deed as a remainderman, their creditors, judgment, liens, or pending divorce will not impact the property. Of course, once the life tenant passes away, the remainderman becomes the owner, and his sins are his, so to speak, and creditors may attach. When is a ladybird deed not a good idea? A ladybird deed is not a good idea for everyone. If someone has 10 children, for example, we probably wouldn't want to add all 10 children to the deed. Additionally, if the remaindermen can't get along, it would be a terrible idea to leave them a property to have to deal with together. Finally, if we want one person to manage the property for the benefit of others, the ladybird deed would not accomplish that. How does a trust and ladybird deed differ? The trust is a fictitious entity that actually holds the property. If we were to prepare a trust, we would set up a trust and then transfer the property into the trust. The ladybird deed is just a change on the deed itself, where we would add remaindermen to the life tenant's ownership. The ladybird deed is a lot less complicated type of ownership, but definitely not for everyone. Your homestead property and the ladybird deed, a match made in heaven. Quite a few folks set up a ladybird deed ownership where they own the property for life, and after the passing, the property goes to their beneficiaries, the remaindermen. This is because it doesn't impact homestead, a mortgage, or taxes in any way. This is an excellent way to ensure that a property is probate protected. Remember, if there is a property in one person's name and that person passes away, that property will have to be probated to make its way to the beneficiaries. As much as possible, we want to avoid probate and have property go directly to the beneficiaries, the remaindermen. The ladybird deed accomplishes this by adding them as a beneficiary to the property by operation of law, simply and easily. Can't get enough? Want to go deeper? How does a ladybird deed work if I already have a trust? It's very common to utilize a ladybird deed where a trust is the remainderman. Instead of adding the children as the beneficiaries, we could set up a ladybird deed where the property owner retains the life estate, and after the property owner's passing, the property funds the trust. This is very common and a very elegant approach to funding a trust after passing. Now, you might feel like a ladybird deed expert, but you're not. You should never take legal advice from a cartoon. You deserve for someone to walk you through why Ladybird Deed is a good idea for you and get your own beautiful plan catered to your unique circumstances. Please don't mistake this cartoon as legal advice and try not to do something that would ruin the fun for the rest of us. Feel good, Odelia.